This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the FireRock Conference in New York City 2014. I have with me Mr. Leonard Osser, Milestone Scientific. It's a publicly traded company, and the symbol is MLSS. Leonard, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you, Shelley. I very much appreciate being with you today.
It's good to have you. What does Milestone do?
Milestone is a publicly traded incubator. What we do is we invent, we reduce to practice, we patent, we achieve approvals throughout the world, including the FDA. We then outsource manufacturing at a very high level, military grade, above medical, and we then secure distribution throughout the world for our products.
So give me an example of the kinds of companies. What are they, molecules? Are they medical devices? Are you getting them INDs a little bit?
Sure. What we do is we have really achieved something major for a small company. We have founded a new area of medicine where we deliver through a needle drugs into the body without any pain, far safer than with the syringe, which, by the way, none of us like and was invented 160 years ago. But more importantly than that, we have the ability, which is patented throughout the world, to know exactly where the tip of the needle is in real time in the body, which makes for a much safer, more efficacious injection, which is changing significantly how injections are done in a number of sectors.
So this is big development because, you know, nasal delivery was invented to avoid the syringe. Am I correct?
You're absolutely correct. This is far broader than that because we can do any injection that can be done with a syringe in a far better way. By way of example, epidurals are very dangerous injections. Takes a long time to train a physician, an anesthesiologist to do an epidural. The average settlement for a missed injection, which happens about 4% of the time, is $362,000 in the United States. The 2.4 million women have the injection for birth. 4 million women give birth. The other 1.6 million have read the risk factors, which are enormous. What we do is, because we know where the tip of the needle is, in the first instance, we make the injection far more efficacious. In other words, they don't miss the injection, which they often do because they're using the syringe with a technique that was invented decades ago called the loss of pressure technique. In other words, they're using their thumb. We use a computer. But most importantly, we avoid the practitioner going beyond the epidural space and going into and nicking the spinal column, that thin membrane that protects the spinal column, which causes the morbidity. The morbidity can be 3 to 6 weeks of severe migraines. It can be a transient paralysis up to 2 years from the point of injection on down, or could be a paralysis for the rest of your life. So the morbidity is very high. We have done this injection with first-year residents, and instead of a 2-year teaching period, we have taught them in 1 to 2 days, and when we did the clinical study with those residents, they've had 100% success in finding the location. So the teaching period is obviously much smaller, the morbidities will come down, the malpractice will come down, more people will get the injection because it's far safer. This is one of numerous technologies
Leonard,
which we have.
You've invented the smart needle.
That's correct. That's what we've done with the aid of computer and microboard tubing. And we know approximately 20 different areas where we can be in the medical field. We're in the dental field.
That's all? I mean it. I mean, that's it? No. What's your background?
My background is business. I've been involved with this company. I founded the company about 20 years ago. I've had a consulting company in numerous different areas, including medical.
Who's the inventor of this?
The original inventor was a dentist. The far-reaching technology is a Dr. Mark Hockman, who is our Director of Clinical Affairs and a worldwide lecturer on our technology.
For more information, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the website out there.
Milestone Scientific, MLS at milestonescientific.com.
Where did the name Milestone come from?
I don't even remember, it so long ago.
Well, it's a milestone just to remember. Ladies and gentlemen, Leonard Osser, Milestone Scientific. It's a publicly traded company, symbol MLSS. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive. We're at the FireRock conference in New York City 2014. Leonard, thanks for coming.
Thank you very much, Shelley.